Well, morning, everybody. Just a fortnight to go until the real business begins for United. They're in Australia's beautiful West Coast, a second visit to Perth in 3 years. Two good victories here. You might remember back in 2019, wouldn't it be good? And a real confidence boost to beat more Premier League opposition tonight before they return to Europe.
Yeah, I've only ever been to Perth once, and the weather was a hell of a lot better then than it is now, and what these lads are going to have to contend with, I should say.
Was there a hand involved there? It's Martial to Rashford, lurking in towards Ings. Ings goes down there, Watkins, but nothing doing from our referee, who has a decent position. Went down a little bit better. Bruno Fernandes at the stadium. In comes the corner towards that far post. Where's that going to ricochet? It ricochets out for a corner on the other side. McGinn was involved. Jadon Sancho's another player. It's quite deep. Maguire, that's a great save. Martinez to his left-hand side. Didn't have long to react. Another corner given, but what a top side. Take two this time. Sure, Martinez can collect. Nice turn by Cash, though. Cash goes for goal as well, and that whistle's just wide of the far post. It's a good strike from the fullback. The United. Sancho goes for goal, and that's a decent save. Clips it towards Fernandes, and now Martial's about to pull the trigger. Ings waits in the centre. Watkins, clever feet towards Ings. Rashford against Cash again. Shaw on the overlap. Shaw with the ball in, and Sancho scores. Well played, Luke Shaw. He picks out Jadon Sancho, and Sancho has really made his mark on this tour. That's his third goal of the tour, and United lead Villa 1-0.
Now this is all about the endeavour of Luke Shaw to
get competition. If you're not doing it, somebody's ready to come in. Malacia, Tellez has done that before. Yeah, Cash with the foul on Rashford. That's looks like one of the key battles of the game, doesn't it? Million, and ended up coming to Villa for about 20. Oh, was that handball from Ings? It's gone all the way through to Cash. Comes down for Cash, who has got a shot on him.
You'll still be looking to him to improve creations.
Well, just to remind you, last season we ended up with a 0 goal difference. And that's astonishing, isn't it, for Manchester United? 0. You're just joining us, leading 1-0. Jadon Sancho, offside against Ings. Ings, who, right-hand side, Ings waits in the centre, cut out by Harry. And now Fernandes, he was looking to help it. Header from Cash. And great pace. Ramsey with the ball in. They can be awkward in these conditions, but you have options here. Fernandes outside of his boot. Sancho in there again, and he puts his hands to his head because a little bit of better control there, and that from Fernandes. Martial onto Van der Beek, and he finds Rashford. Rashford goes for goal himself and wide of the near post. Again, Rashford and Diego Carlos, and you can see that Diego Carlos was simply not going to let Rashford past by fair means or foul. Sancho makes the run. Rashford waits in the centre. Here's Marcus Rashford, and it ricochets in off Cash. A bizarre goal. Sancho to Rashford, ricocheted off Cash. It'll probably go down as an own goal, and United have a second before half-time.
We spoke about it in the first goal, or for the first goal.
What a fantastic place it is, the Optus Stadium. Villa will want a lot better in the second half. Sure, Steven Gerrard would love to get out there himself and try and change things. Mind you, the last time I did that, he lasted 38 seconds against United, didn't he? Interesting problem, Leon Bailey, because he is super quick. Now Watkins. Watkins goes for goal. Well, from our position, it looked pretty close, but De Gea didn't seem that worried.
No, and just when you thought that United had done really, really well to play the...
Bailey, a little step over, Bailey goes for goal, brilliant strike. Instant impact from the half-time substitute, Leon Bailey, steaming up the right-hand side, little step over, and found the corner. Villa back in it, 2-1.
Yeah, really good goal, can't take it.
Now Delo at the right-hand side, and McGinn, I mean, in any normal circumstances, you'd get a yellow for that, and he's done it a couple of times. And then that takes a deflection and whistles just over the top. Marshall got it away, and the man of the moment, Bailey, was onto it. He struck it pretty well. Here, Marshall waits in the centre. Marshall coming in. Well saved Olsen, because it could have been an own goal. Could easily have been an own goal off Ezri Konsa. This ball in. Could have gone anywhere. Luca Dean with his right foot. Thank goodness it was his right foot, because his left, it might have been a problem. It's amazing how the game's changed. It has from Buendia into the area. Watkins waits. Bailey, brilliant block from the skipper. That was fantastic from Maguire. Bailey has completely transformed this game. He looked like he was going to get his second and equaliser. Dean will be looking to get his head on this. De Gea couldn't. I'm not sure anybody got a touch, did they? Konsa was in there as well. But it's going to be interesting to see these lads, the likes of Chong and Hannibal and Garner, who we haven't seen at all on this tour. Up the right-hand side, Archer's at the far post. It's not a great ball, in fairness. He's slashed it across the face of goal. Hit Malacia in towards Hannibal. Where will it fall? Hannibal's there. He goes in on the keeper. I think he was entitled to, in fairness, but some of the Villa players asking questions of Hannibal there. Robin Olsen. Bailey with the corner, a deep one, and it is headed in. Chambers was in there, and Villa pinched the equaliser right at the end, just as they did when the sides met at Villa Park in January, when United led 2-0 and ended up drawing 2-2. Well, the same thing has happened in Perth. Rashford against Cash again. Shaw on the overlap. Shaw with the ball in, and Sancho scores. Well played, Luke Shaw. He picks out Jadon Sancho, and Sancho has really made his mark on this tour. That's his third goal of the tour, and United lead Villa 1-0.
Now this is all about the endeavour of Luke Shaw.
Sancho makes the run. Rashford waits in the centre. Here's Marcus Rashford, and it ricochets in off Cash. A bizarre goal. Sancho to Rashford, ricocheted off Cash. It'll probably go down as an own goal, and United have a second before half-time.
We spoke about it in the first goal, or for the first goal, that will...
Bailey, a little step over. Bailey goes for goal. Brilliant strike. Instant impact from the half-time substitute. Leon Bailey steaming up the right-hand side. Little step over and found the corner. Villa back in it, 2-1.
Yeah, really good goal. You can't take it.
Bailey with the corner, a deep one, and it is headed in. Chambers was in there, and Villa pinched the equaliser right at the end, just as they did when the sides met at Villa Park in January, when United led 2-0 and ended up drawing 2-2. Well, the same thing has happened in Perth.
للناس اللي بتحب التجارب اللي غريبة قوي واللي شكلها عجيب او ليه بيعمل كده، الفيديو ده واحد منهم. الراجل ده عمل ايه؟ جاب 5 ايس كريم كده وحطهم في مفرمة اللحمة زي ما انت شايف كده بالظبط. فعلا حطهم في مفرمة اللحمة بالخشبة بتاعتهم بكل حاجة، وبيبتدي يفرمها. طب ايه اللي هيطلع منها؟ ما هو طبيعي ان هي هتبدأ تسيح بسبب الضغط اللي بيبقى عليها. لكن بصراحة تجربة غريبة، وفي ناس بتحب الحاجات دي. لو انت واحد منهم يا ريت تدعمنا بلايك واشترك معايا بقى في القناة عشان تشوف كل الفيديوهات الغريبة مرة واحدة. الجهاز اللي انت شايفه ده بقى غريب قوي، بتدخل السمكة كاملة زي ما هي من ناحية، تخرج لك من الناحية التانية متشفية من الجلد بتاعها ومتشال الشوك بتاعها ومتنضفة كمان في لحظات. يا ريت لو اول مره تشوف حاجه زي دي ما تبخلش علينا باللايك وتابع احدث الفيديوهات معانا على القناه. ركز كده في الصوره دي لثواني معدوده وقول لي شفت كام نقطه سودة، لان كل ما هتبص على نقطه هتلاقي نقطه تانية بتتحرك جنبها، ودي صوره مش فيديو على فكره. فانا بتحداك تقول لي كام نقطه سودة موجوده في الصوره دي، ومنشن لصاحبك اللي بتتحداه ان هو يجيب الاجابه صح.